Good morning and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. I'm Pete Braley along with my son, the executive producer, show creator, director, pusher of all buttons, including mine, my son Matt.
That's me.
Hello.
All buttons. Every single one of them.
Welcome. Today is Friday, September 24th. It is National Cherries Jubilee Day. Cherries Jubilee.
The hell is that?
It's one of those ones they set on fire, I think.
Oh, okay.
Auguste Escoffier, sounds good. He is credited with creating the Cherries Jubilee recipe. He made it for Queen Victoria because she loved cherries. He prepared the dish for one of her Jubilee celebrations. However, his original dish did not include ice cream, which today's does.
So it has ice cream, but they set it on fire.
The chef poached the cherries in a simple syrup and poured warm brandy over them, and then just before serving, dramatically set the alcohol on fire. So
Okay. I have a lot of questions, but I don't think we have time for it.
Probably not. It's also National Punctuation Day. What would be your favorite? I mean, we had the ampersand, right? We talked about ampersand days. So.
Is that punctuation or is that a symbol?
Now you gave me more homework.
Yeah.
All
I don't know. I would say punctuation. You got the period, the exclamation point, the question mark, the comma, the quotes, the colon, the semicolon. Yeah, probably. Maybe the colon. I like a good colon.
I always struggle with that when I'm writing. It's like, do I need a colon here or a semicolon? What's the rule, you know?
Yeah, I don't like the grammar rules, especially because the people that are passionate about grammar will roast you if you get it wrong.
They will get you. On the date book for today, on this day in 1924, Boston, Massachusetts opened its airport. Hello, Logan. I wonder who it was named after.
And it's just weird. Was their last name Logan, or were they the first people ever to name something after a first name?
More homework.
Yeah.
On this day in 1952, American fast food restaurant chain KFC opened its first franchise in Salt Lake City, Utah. Not their first restaurant. That was in Kentucky, obviously, but his first franchise.
You a KFC fan?
I do like it. The original. It has to be the original recipe, though.
Oh, I haven't had KFC in a long time. I like it, but I've never been like, we need to go to KFC. I don't know.
Road trip. Jailhouse Rock was released by Elvis on this day in 1957. On this day in 1934, over 2,000 fans see Babe Ruth's farewell Yankee appearance at Yankee Stadium. And on this day in 1968, 60 Minutes premiered on CBS. You know what's unique about 60 Minutes?
What's unique?
Only show without a theme song.
I
has a stopwatch.
would disagree. I think that's a theme song if I've ever heard one. When that ticking comes on, it gets me hyped up to watch.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
I actually read something recently, I don't know if it was a tweet, that whenever he hears that 60 Minutes clock, he gets depressed because it takes him back to he would hear that Sunday night knowing school's coming tomorrow.
Yeah,
you relate?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Plus, to me, that represents football being over. When you hear the 60 Minutes theme, football's over. Because there's still the Sunday night game, but I don't always watch it.
Okay.
So to me, it's like the football's ending and school's tomorrow. So, yeah, that's a really good point.
Just one celebrity birthday today, and that is Jim Henson, the man who created the Muppets. He was born in Greenville, Mississippi on this day in 1936, passed away, unfortunately, in 1990. We are currently on vacation, so we're taking a few days off from the live show, but we picked out some of our favorite segments from past shows, and we hope you enjoy. Here's today's clip. 2/3 of Americans are obsessive about one thing in particular in their homes: their spot on the couch.
Yes.
A new study finds that 66% admit to having unofficial assigned seating throughout their homes, and he would be part of that 66%.
Yes, I'm referred to as the Sheldon Cooper of this family.
People are so loyal to their favorite spots that they will argue with another family member about sitting in their spot at least twice a month.
It's just disrespectful.
Think so?
Yeah, it is.
Whether it's at the kitchen table, dad's recliner, or the family couch, 68% of respondents say they're very passionate about their spot. You had now. Actually, I remember I set the table recently when everybody was here for your graduation, right?
Yeah, and I yelled at you.
Yeah, you yelled at me.
Well, you were like, "Where's everybody sitting? Where's everybody going?"
And you're sitting there like, Dad, they've lived here before. They all have their spot.
See, the thing is, it was the 6 of us. Well, plus Liam, but he doesn't really count. No offense to Liam, but I mean, he just kind of sits next to somebody. But it was the 6 of us. If there's spouses involved, sometimes it can get a little difficult.
Right.
And by spouses, I mean the other 3 spouses. I don't have one. Anyways, but yeah, no, if there's spouses involved, it can get a little difficult because then you're like, well, do I have to seat them next to each other, this, that? But it was the 6 of us.
Well,
we were eating lunch. It was just the 6 of us.
But I was trying to put Liam next to his mom, But
I mean, we've had the same seats our entire lives. I'm the only one here. I still sit in my assigned seat.
You do?
You and Trish sometimes move around.
Trish doesn't usually move.
It's you.
Yeah, it's me.
You that
I move around because I don't have to sit in the same seat every time.
Yeah. I think it's because there's only 3 of us, and Trish sits on one end, you sit on the other end, and I feel like you're far away.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like, I don't want to keep. Well, I don't want to keep asking you to pass me something.
I give him a lot of crap because he waits until like I'll make my plate and he won't say anything, and then Trish will make her plate and she won't say anything, and I sit down, my plate's ready, I pick up my food. Hey, Matt, can you pass this? Are you kidding me? Like, just what about when we're all making our food? How about that?
So we have
to. But the second I put all the food down,
I
I look at everyone, make sure, are we all good? We're all good. We're ready to eat. Pick up the fork. Hey, Matt, can you pass the butter? Are you kidding me?
So I've got to I have to get everything done during.
Well, the problem. Here's
prep
your
time.
problem, though. Trish,
here it is.
Trish will be
I'm ready.
Well, Trish will be like, "Hey, dinner's ready," or if you're cooking, which surprises me how you do it, even when you're cooking, because you know when dinner's ready. But someone will be like, "Hey, dinner's ready," and we'll all be like, "All right," we all like get a drink, go to the table. And you, like, go to wash your hands, go to the bathroom, take a shower, mow the lawn, do your taxes, and then you sit down. And I'm like, what? Like,
you said the meal was ready.
Yeah. So you need, like, a 15-minute warning is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm typically upstairs. I get the text, hey, dinner's ready, or you guys yell or whatever, dinner's ready. I come down the stairs, I sit down, I'm ready to go. Or I wash my hands real quick, sit down, and I'm ready to go. It's like this big production that has to happen. So by the time you sit down, I'm already ready to eat. And you're like, hey, can you pass all the stuff down here? It's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Sure. Let me postpone my... Okay. Anyways, this is supposed to be about spots.
Well, it's just you're talking about you have your spot.
Anyways,
so.
I also have a spot on the couch, but you've taken that back since you've been back from Virginia.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's your spot? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
On the couch, the end seat, the left end seat. That I used to sit there all the time.
Get that. So that's the Sheldon Cooper cushion then. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's broken in perfectly.
Oh.
It also, it's the best viewing of the TV because it's the only seat that's like straight on.
Oh,
like
is that
middle of the
okay.
TV straight on.
So it's not so much that you've broken it in and got it on. No.
But it's mainly because the viewing.
Straight on.
Plus, before you went to Virginia, you always laid on the love seat, which made no sense because like the couch would fit him better, but he always laid on the love seat.
Yeah, 5'9". So I always had my legs up in the air at one point. Yeah,
but then he came back and he's a couch guy now, and it just bothers me because the couch was mine, but now it's no longer mine.
I do remember there was one night recently, I think, where you actually sat on the love seat where I usually sit, and you said, "How can you see the TV from
the
here?"
viewing angle is terrible.
Like, it's right
it
there.
Is garbage. Right. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
Well, no, you're defending it, but sometimes I walk down the stairs and you move the TV to tilt closer to the love seat.
Only if the sun is like directly on the screen.
I guess.
No, really, that's the only time I move it.
I guess.
No, it's true.
Yeah, I guess, whatever. Anywho, does everybody have a spot?
Yeah, do you have a spot that you have to sit in? Has it been the same since you had kids or since they moved on?
Is anyone else like me where like you go to somebody else's house and you obtain a spot there as well?
Yeah,
like at Sarah's house, that nice chair.
Yep.
She has a chair that's like way off in the corner. Like it's not around the TV; it's way off in the corner. And sometimes like everybody will be sitting over by the TV.
But
I'll still sit way in the corner because I love that chair. Yeah. It's so comfy.
It used to be in her nursery, And she told me the other day, she said, I missed this chair being upstairs. But
I don't know why they chose to move it down, but yeah.
On why people are attached to certain spots, 63% associate positive memories with particular areas or pieces of furniture in their home. So
See, with me, I think it's just, I don't know. Once I decide something, I try not to stress about it because there's way more decisions to like stress about. I don't do well with decisions. I still. Do you guys remember the wallet story that I told way in the beginning? This was probably like first 5 shows.
I think I slept through that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I need a new wallet. My wallet's ripping. There's holes in it.
Did you buy one yet?
No. I need a new wallet though, and I couldn't decide on a wallet. I told this story probably. We're getting close to 3 months into the show.
Yeah.
And I still have not bought a wallet. Wow. I don't do well with decisions.
I bought a wallet on Amazon about 2 weeks ago. I just, I went through them.
That's my problem, though. I went on Amazon. There's a million different wallets.
Oh, yeah.
And I refuse, like, the best wallets. Like, I'll find one I like. I'm like, oh, that one's pretty cool. It's like $50. I'm like, I'm not spending $50 on a wallet. I said this in the first one. It's supposed to hold my money, not take it.
But how many things are there to consider? My thing was...
There's a lot to consider.
I wanted a bifold wallet, not a trifold.
That's one thing to
All right,
consider.
so I got a bifold.
Yep. I like brown leather over black leather.
Okay, that could be number 2. And number 3 was, I looked at one wallet that I really liked, but it didn't have enough...
pockets
for all my cards.
Yep.
But then I found one that did, so I bought it.
I struggle with that.
Yeah. Okay.
I just like my wallet, but maybe I need to find the same one. Why haven't I tried this?
Well, go to the same.
I need to look it up.
Maybe.
The problem is I got it as a gift, so I don't know where it was from.
But do you know what kind it is?
Probably.
It's brand name, or has that worn off?
I was going to say there's probably a tag, but it's probably worn off. Probably doesn't say anything. But yeah, no. So I like to, I have my spots, and I don't need to think about it anymore. It's one less thing to think about.
So a question for you this morning: do you have your spot in your house?
Yes.
Where is it? Why is it? And also, do you have a spot at other people's houses?
Yes. Let us know. Do you have a spot?